Welcome to Business Chats with Debbie, where we talk big stories with small businesses. I'm your host, Debbie Wolverton, and today I'm joined by Coach!
Yay! Good morning.
So we met, I don't know how long ago we met, but we met obviously through YP.
Yes.
And I sit there and I listen to the stories that you tell at YP, which go on and on and on. We're not going on and on and on today, but no. I think it's such an important, you're such a lovely human being for what
Very
you do.
Kind of you.
You're a master butcher by trade, yeah. And you still dabble.
I do 2 days a week where I butcher, but I'm teaching youngsters to be butchers.
Yeah.
So I'm passing on my knowledge to those youngsters.
Is it a dying trade?
Yes, it is a dying trade because people don't want to do the work. It's hard work.
Yeah.
It is hard work, and people go, yeah, no.
No, because they all want to be influencers nowadays, don't they? That's how they want to make the money, be influencers, not actually work for the money. They want to be influencers.
Exactly.
And then your sidearm, I don't want to call it, it's a sidearm, is going into schools and working with difficult children.
Yes,
So what do you do with those difficult children? How do you relate? Do you know what I mean? Because that must be really, really hard. It's hard enough having children.
It's not hard to relate. I was one of those children. When I was younger.
There's your point of contact. I'm
dyslexic, so you're never going to catch it. So, don't have to worry about that. But majority of those children are dyslexic or got other quirks.
Underlying issues.
Yes, underlying issues. And when you talk to them, it's like, he understands, coach understands. They always call me the big man anyway. I'm not a small person. But the schools go, well, you'll never be able to control these kids. You never do it. And
Speak to them the right way.
Speak to them as adults.
And connect.
Yeah, connect, talk to them. I've got tattoos. They always want to know what the tattoos are for. And I died in 2007. I had that written, whatever it takes. Thank you, Air Ambulance, for keeping me alive.
Yeah.
But these kids relate to it. They relate to the violence. And my father was very violent towards me when I was younger, when I was a little one. So I can relate to these kids.
Yeah.
But I invented a thing called Shark Attack, which is a form of American football, which is the rules are, there is no rules. It's 4 goes to get halfway, 4 goes to score. You don't have to throw it like in American football. You can do it rugby. It's about enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
But I always take a boombox with me, so we have some decent music. We don't have gangster rap and stuff like that. We have proper music, and the kids, turn around and say to me, "Coach, can we dance?" Yeah, if you want to dance. And then they can dance and then come back to it. And it's about
letting them be, in a way, isn't it? Letting them be themselves without having to.
Very much so. Very much so. And it's such a shame that we don't have stuff like that down here in Cornwall. They have to. They've got so many rules. I saw some of the schools had riots a little while ago. And I can understand that from the children's point of view, because it's. I'm not going to get into it, but I thought it was dealt with wrong.
Yeah.
But if one of the kids says to me, "Coach, I don't want to do sports today. I don't want to do anything." Well, fine, sit there. It's a chair, and they sit there, and then they go, "Can I join in?" Yeah, if you want to join in.
I used to hate sports when I was at school.
Yeah, not everyone's cut out for it.
I know, I used to hate, there's bits I liked, I love rounders, I love netball, but athletics and field, oh God, I'm not a runner.
Me no.
My husband will tell you I am not a runner. No. Do you know what I mean? I just do not run. I would run if there was a fire or possibly a bull behind me.
That's different.
But that's completely different.
Yes.
But doing it for pleasure, no, definitely not.
No, I understand.
And I don't think there's enough emphasis on that in school. The fact that people are different. Some people are cut out for it. Some people are not cut out for it. And if they're not cut out for it, get them to do something else.
Very much so. It's just everyone's got a gift. God gave everyone a gift, and people say to me, "Oh God, here he goes." But it's true. And you just need to find that gift.
But everyone can't be good at everything. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be you're good at something. Do you know what I mean? You can't be good at everything because that's just you're just being selfish if you're good at everything because you're taking it away from somebody else.
Totally agree. And the number of youngsters I've worked with since I've been down here, 25 years, and I've always said to them, follow your dream. Follow your dream.
Yeah.
We've got one of them's got a very successful, just opened up a restaurant in Weybridge. Has got great reviews, and it's just many, many more successful youngsters from Cornwall that have become successful because they followed their dream.
Yeah.
It's just having someone to believe in them, and they always text me, just going, Coach, did you know I've done this? I've made the Great Britain squad, and thank you so much. And it's just giving that.
And following on from that, well, it's not following on, it's alongside it, I think, more than anything, is your vision of this sports centre. Well, I call it a sports centre. It's not really a sports centre, is it?
It's a wellbeing sports dome. It's a sports dome stroke wellbeing centre.
Yeah. Because why is a wellbeing? Because we talk about this all the time, sports thing with a pitch and everything else in a cafe. Why is the wellbeing thing so important to you?
Because there is nowhere for people to go. When I had my problems, I got PTSD. When I had my problems, they were going, go out, look, southwest. Out with southwest would go, you're too complicated. So where do I go? There is nowhere. So I want it so people can come, and if they need to talk to someone, we've got people there. We'll have assistance dogs there that they can sit and stroke. Just all these different things that I've seen. I've been to wellbeing centres in Cornwall and had a look, and I'm like, no way. There's no way you're going to get anyone to open up to you. But if they know there's somewhere that they can come,
a safe space
that they can come, and we're going to get
Sometimes people don't want to talk. Some people just want to get away from the situation they're in.
Totally agree.
Just sit, have a coffee. Have a bit of cake. Not even talk to anybody. Just get out of the situation they're in.
But then we'll have the safe spaces for them.
Yeah, and they can talk to people if they want to talk to people.
Yeah, and you'll get people like that. And that is the vision. The vision is having a wellbeing centre that everyone can come to in Cornwall. It's just so important to me. It's my legacy. It's horrible to see some of these youngsters,
Because quite a lot of these youngsters have been abused, haven't they? Do you know what I mean?
I'm working with 6 at the moment that have been raped by a guy, and I've got them off ketamine, I've got them off the other bits and pieces, and they seem to be, but they don't trust the police, they don't trust the social services, and I'm like,
because they feel they've been let down.
Exactly right, and that is the biggest problem.
But you're there. That's why I said you're a lovely human being for what you do. And do you know what I mean? It's not paid time. It's your own free time.
It's all free time.
Yeah.
That's why I work. So I got free time.
Yeah.
To pay for my petrol and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
No.
I love it. I really do. And I had a heart attack, as you know, before Christmas. What an inconvenience. And
As they are.
As they are, but 3 of the people that come to see me in there were 3 of the youngsters that I've saved. And they came in to make sure I was all right and turn around and tell me, just to let you know, Coach, my girlfriend here is expecting our 2nd child. We haven't told anyone. We want to tell you first. And I'm like, it's ever so gratifying.
It's rewarding.
Very
Years
much
down
so.
the line, it's reward. The time when you're in it, it's most probably not. But you're used to it. Do you know what I mean?
I was a doorman for 15 years. I was a bodyguard for 5. So I've seen and heard a lot of things. But it is what it is. I like working with the youngsters. I like working with people that have got problems because I've had them myself.
Yeah.
So.
And you save them.
Yeah.
You save them.
I do. When you see some of these envelopes, like some of these things that are written down by the youngsters, where they've actually got a list of how they're going to do it and where they're going to hang themselves. And I'm like, okay, right, come and have a walk with me. And then we'll have a walk, and then I have to sit down. And they go, "You all right, coach?" I said, "Yeah, let's go and get my chair out of the car." So off they go, get the chair, and we walk around with the chair. And by the time we finished,
you rip that piece of paper up and put it in the bin.
Put it in the bin. They don't need to.
No.
They don't. And they then go off to university. They then, get their masters, and then when I go to Trelisk, I have one of them come out and go, "Hey, hello, coach, how are you?" And I go, "Oh, hello, mate, how are you?"
Yeah.
It's ever so rewarding,
It's a lovely story, but it's not, because it shouldn't be happening in the first place.
It shouldn't be, but it's the way social, society is at the moment. There are a lot of people out there like me, and I've had a lot of people like me contact me and offered their services free to be at the set, to be at the Wellbeing Centre. And I want it that when people come, that we've got the assistance dogs. And someone said, "Well, yeah, what do you want an assistance dog for?"
Animals have a way of getting through to people, don't they?
Exactly.
That people don't.
You can be the hardest person in a village, but you stroke that dog, you then all of a sudden you've like...
It's a stress reliever as well. They do
Very
reckon,
much
don't
so.
they? Stroking
Very much
animals
so.
is a
And
stress
people don't
reliever.
understand that.
No, it's a
People
stress
don't
reliever.
understand that, So, yeah, I think sport's a great way of doing it, and I enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
So...
I know you do.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you do, and do you know what I mean? It's lovely. I'm glad we've met.
Yeah.
Because you are a lovely human being.
Thank you
for what you do.
Thank you.
So watch this space, because yes, things are.
I'm not allowed to say.
No, you're not allowed to say.
Reasons.
Because I think we'll both be hung and drawn and quartered by some person in particular.
Oh my God. Sorry, Annie.
But watch this space.
Yes, please do. It's
and thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure.
Today.
My
Because it's
pleasure.
been an absolute pleasure. We've talked many times, but this is the first time we've actually sat down and got a little bit more in depth into what you actually do.
I really appreciate it.
So thank you very much for coming in today. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
And thank you for listening and watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.